Okay, so I've been brainstorming a little bit before starting this one because of the subject of silverbacking boyfriends. And first off, I kind of understand where they come from. Not sympathizing at all. I kind of understand it in certain cases, but I've never done it, and I'm proud of that, and I will never ever do it because, God, I mean, first off, I'm not really possessive. I'm not really jealous either, unless there's something really blatantly shady going on. And since I'm no stranger to that, I've been in situations where it's been like, like, dude, back off, but I haven't said it. Like it's gone through my head, and I've gone to the person I should be going to, the girl that I'm dating. But no, I don't know what it is that makes these guys get so, what's the word? Vitriolic. I don't think no. Whatever word is for like super back the fuck off, she's mine. Like it's so stupid. Like it's, I don't know. Anyway, the point that I'm getting to is that I've had it happen to me at least twice. I want to say a third time too, but I'm having a lot of trouble remembering which time. So it'll probably come to me before the end of the video, though, and then I'll be able to talk about it. Let's see. I'll start with the less interesting one, just so it's out of the way. And what happened in that case was, let's see, it was like 8 in the morning or something, and I accidentally pocket dialed this girl, and I had no interest in this girl. Like outside of, I wasn't even that interested in being friends with her because she was kind of weird, but basically I pocket dialed her, and it was like 8 in the morning, so naturally she wasn't awake, and I accidentally woke her up, and I had no idea. So a little bit later I see that I did that. I'm like, oh shit, well, whatever, obviously it's not that big a deal. And then I get this lovely Facebook message, and first off, it's a pretty long message. I mean, it's like one giant paragraph block of text, so I mean it wasn't that bad, but it at least took up from like the top to the bottom of the message. I didn't have to scroll, but that's still a bit much for a person you've never ever met. So it's this guy, and his profile picture too is like that's just the facial expression he's got. So like as I'm reading this message, it's hilarious because this face, I'm just imagining him like, hey, I heard that you called my girlfriend at 8 a.m. You want to tell me about that? Because that does not sound appropriate to me at all. I don't even know who you are. Like, it was so stupid. Like, and just this whole time, and I was just not having it that morning. I mean, I don't remember what I said, and I know that it wasn't anything like, oh, it's so badass. It was just like, I think I just told him, like, you're a fucking idiot. I have no interest in your girlfriend, and why would you take it upon yourself to message me on Facebook, and then find out. I'm still curious as to how he knew that I called. Like, did she complain to him, or like it was a stupid, ridiculous, whatever. So anyway, and that's the first one. The second one is a lot more interesting. And I kind of deserved it, but at the same time, I mean, he had no idea of like where I was actually. What the fuck was that? He had no idea where I was actually coming from, so it was still really unfounded and funny. So basically, there's this girl. I'm not friends with her anymore because she's insane, and she had this boyfriend, and she always complained about him. And obviously, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's a bad guy, because a lot of girls will just do that. But her complaints were very specific about, I guess he has this cuckold fetish, which basically entails he would ask his girlfriend. They had a long distance thing. He lived in like Kentucky or something, and she lived down here in Florida. And he would ask her to have sex with guy friends of hers, to tape it, like film it, and then send it to him so he can jerk off to it. And that's, I mean, I'm not a stranger to having fetishes, but that is so weirdly specific and just weird in general because, I mean, first off, you would think that a person who's into that would not be possessive at all, but apparently he was extremely possessive, so I don't know how that works. I'm guessing that he had to, like, decree it in order for it to be okay or something. But I talked to this girl a lot. Like, she was one of my best friends, and, yeah, I did. Every now and then I would make a joke, like, I mean, it was kind of a joke, but it was also kind of serious, like, well, hey, if you're looking for a dude to do this weird coop thing with, like, you know, I mean, I know that if she had been like, okay, sure, I would have backed the fuck out, because I was like 18 and a pussy. Now I'm 21 and a pussy, so he never knew about those, though. He just happened to see this one status or comment or something I left on her thing. I did a less than 3 heart type thing, and apparently that is crossing the fucking line, because I got a message. Unfortunately, there wasn't a, you know. And instead, though, it was I think it was funnier, because, you know, instead of getting this really serious reply now, I just have this really humorous, just, hey man, I saw that comment you left. You know what? That's my girlfriend, and you need to back off. And it was funnier, and it was much longer. And I almost was like, dude, I was just trying to do you a favor. I know you like to jerk off to this shit, but, you know, I didn't want to get her in trouble. And it just, I don't understand that second one. I don't understand either of them. And I was really hoping the third one would have come to me by now, but it's just not. So, let's see. There was something else I wanted to mention, though. What was it? Let's see. Got silverbacked twice. Cuckold. Covered that. I guess that about covers it. I mean, I just want to say again how funny that was, the fact that he came to your house. I mean, that's stressful as shit. It's obviously not funny, but it's funny, because that's like my biggest fear with a certain, you know, and it's insane, because I don't know, what do you think going to your house would do? Like the mere sight of him would just ravish you, and you would just jump into his arms, and, like, what did he think would happen? And I don't know. That guy's crazy. And I really hope that this guy is a lot cooler than that. I'm sure he is, because it sounds like Mr. Alex, whatever the hell, is, you know, has really set the bar low as far as being cool. So, yeah, I am glad that things are going well, and I hope that your next entry is also, well, not also, because this was half good news, half bad news. I hope it's all good news for the next one, although hearing you rant is, you know, funny. Anyway,